What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com.
Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 16 Sleeper Picks.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button
And hit that bell icon
so you don't miss our new videos.
In this video, I'm going to give you some of my top DFS Sleeper Picks for NFL Week 16.
Super low priced and low ownership players that could crush value this week and give your lineup an advantage over the field. These are risky plays meant for large tournaments only. Don't go all in on any of these guys. They are high risk, high reward picks. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about.
Hey guys, our cash game lineup optimizer is now live.
Playing cash games is the secret to building your bankroll.
So that's why we've created our cash game lineup optimizer that will generate a lineup based on the highest projected ownership. In cash game lineups, you want safer plays that carry less risk and are owned by a larger percentage of the field. By using the wisdom of the crowd, we will generate a cash game lineup based on ownership projections. This new tool is available right now, so come on in and start building your bankroll. Okay, let's take a look at the quarterback position. My Week 16 quarterback sleeper pick is Kyler Murray from the Arizona Cardinals playing the Seattle Seahawks, who have the 13th worst defense overall and they're middle of the pack defending opposing quarterbacks. Kyler Murray has averaged 20.1 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 6.1 rush attempts per game. He's only going to be about 3% owned, projected at 18.8 fantasy points here in Week 16. He's 6,100 DraftKings salary and 1,600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 51 points scored in this game, and they have the Cardinals trailing by 8. So this is a high-scoring game, a passing game script. Kyler Murray can get it done with his legs. He can get a rushing touchdown. He got 8 rushes last game. This is a decent matchup, so I like Kyler Murray here versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching.
If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal,
all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won.
And then we'll send you $100 PayPal.
So it's that easy?
And we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video.
So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you.
Okay, let's take a look at the running back position. My Week 16 running back sleeper pick is Kareem Hunt from the Cleveland Browns playing the Baltimore Ravens, who've got a good defense overall, and they've been pretty good against opposing running backs. Kareem Hunt has averaged 14.5 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 6.3 rush attempts per game, but he gets an average of 6 pass targets per game. He got 9 pass targets last game, so he's more of a wide receiver out there. He's on the field for 100% of the snaps, and he's only going to be around 1% owned. Projected at 12.2 fantasy points here in Week 16. He's 5,500 DraftKings salary and 600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 49.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Browns trailing by 10. So the Browns may have to abandon the run if they fall behind, but Kareem Hunt is still going to be out there getting pass targets. This is a home game and a high-scoring game, so I like Kareem Hunt here versus the Baltimore Ravens. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy football videos every day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second.
and it helps us push out more fantasy football content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel.
Okay, who do we have at the wide receiver position? My Week 16 wide receiver sleeper pick is Steven Sims Jr. from the Washington Redskins playing the New York Giants, who have the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. Steven Sims Jr. scored 16 fantasy points last game off of 11 pass targets. He's only going to be about 2% owned, projected at 8.4 fantasy points here in Week 16. He's only $4,000 DraftKings salary and $1,700 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 41.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Redskins trailing by 1. So a close game, a competitive game, and this is a home game with a fantastic matchup. He's getting a ton of volume the last 2 games, so I like Steven Sims Jr. here versus the New York Giants.
Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, and you can try the tools for NBA. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups.
Okay, moving on to the tight end position. I like Greg Olsen from the Carolina Panthers playing the Indianapolis Colts, who have the 12th worst defense overall, and they give up the 15th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Greg Olsen has averaged 9.9 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 6 pass targets per game. He's only going to be about 3% owned, on the field for 87% of the snaps, projected at 8.5 fantasy points here in Week 16. He was out the last 2 games with a concussion. He's back this week, and it wasn't a muscle injury or anything, so he should be good to go. He's $3,900 DraftKings salary and $1,000 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 46.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Panthers trailing by 6.5. So this is a pretty good matchup. Could be a passing game script. So I like Greg Olsen here versus the Indianapolis Colts.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content.
Okay, my super secret sleeper pick for NFL Week 16 is Albert Wilson from the Miami Dolphins playing the Cincinnati Bengals, who have the 10th worst defense overall, and they're middle of the pack defending opposing wide receivers. Albert Wilson has averaged 5.6 fantasy points per game on the season, getting an average of 4.3 pass targets per game. He scored 11 fantasy points last week off of 8 pass targets. He's going to be about 3% owned, projected at 8.6 fantasy points here in Week 16. He's $3,800 DraftKings salary and $1,600 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 45.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Miami Dolphins trailing by 1.5. So a close game, a home game, and a good matchup. So I like Albert Wilson here versus the Cincinnati Bengals.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NFL slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.
Do you want more fantasy football picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.